Thanks, Paige. Hi, Tommy. This is Jack from CPL Fever. Great to be back in the press room with you. I hope you're doing well. So I want to ask you about Joe Mason. So he's your leading goal scorer right now with 3 goals in the league and 4 goals in all competitions. So I want to ask you, how important is he to this squad and going into this game, especially since Joe Mason has also scored against Edmonton in the Canadian Championship?
Great. Listen, first off, hello, Jack. Nice to hear your voice again. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. It's nice. I'm glad to be back in the press room with you. I had a couple of the games were a bit late, just like since we're in Nova Scotia, the time difference. But yeah, I'm glad to be back in the press room with you.
Top man. I'll have a word with your dad to keep you up on school nights next time we have a midweek game. Listen, on Joe Mason, he's a terrific signing. I think when you look at what he can bring to our team, we went through the first part of the season where we were getting our players up to speed, up to fitness, and we talked about, it'll come. The attacking part of it always comes later. Joe joined us a little later in the bubble, and we knew what type of player we were getting, and we were very in how we introduced him into games and didn't rush him. And I think that's been an approach we've taken. We've not put all our cards on the table yet. We've made sure we've taken a very thoughtful approach in how we rotate the sides. And, we've said all along, it's not how you start the race, it's how you finish it. And we've led from the front in many, many ways. And now Joe Mason is leading from the front. His movement is exceptional. His finishing is exquisite. And I tell you, beyond that, we've just finished a great training session, and he just makes other players around him better because of whether it's his movement or the way he trains. And when the players see that a player like him has played in the caliber of games and for the teams he's played for, still putting in the work, still doing these things, our players can learn off of. And he's terrific around the locker room. And I tell you, he's going to be a handful for any backline he faces.
Yeah, it's great to have a player who's great in the locker room, but also someone who can help the team as a whole. And yes, his movement off the ball and his movement has been great in the games. He's an exciting player to watch.
Yeah, it is, and he's and I hope, and this is the purpose of this league, is to inspire the next generation, yourself included. Because of the way he moves, the technique under pressure, how he presses the defenders. It was funny because the first text message I got was from my dad after the game that we'd won, and he said, "Is Joe Mason still running?" And it just shows that he's not here to kind of wind down his career. He's here to keep doing what he's done for all these years and put in the shift and create havoc for back lines. And whether that's with or without the ball, he's certainly doing that. So we're fortunate to have signed him, and I think he's forming a very good partnership with Sergio Camargo, which is exactly what we need it to be.
Yeah, he definitely has done that. He's a great player. And yeah, it looks like he's becoming a real standout player in this league.
Yeah, he will be.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jack.
Thank you, Jack.